Hey there! If you're looking for a fun and easy way to earn rewards, including cash and prizes, check out the link in the video description.
Republican leaders were of one mind. If the Republican president committed a crime, he could no longer hold office. They had defended him to a point, but they understood that with proof of criminality they would withdraw their support. Even before the evidence was conclusive, their ultimate judgment about their constitutional duty and of the president's was certain. If it can be proved that he lied, resignation would have to be considered. It would be quick. Everything would be over, ended. It wouldn't drag out like impeachment. So stated Senator Barry Goldwater, a previous Republican presidential nominee, still the icon of the conservative movement, in May 1973. It did not matter that Richard Nixon was popular, that he had won the presidency twice, the last time just a year earlier, in a landslide, carrying 49 states. Goldwater did not know that after he made his statement, the smoking gun tape would be revealed on August 5, 1974. He and the other Republican leaders, however, did know then that a president who had authorized payment of hush money to the Watergate burglars in order to win an election and had engaged in a cover-up to thwart both the investigation and accountability in the courts would have to quit or face impeachment and removal. On August 6, at the Senate Republican Conference lunch, Goldwater exclaimed, "There are only so many lies you can take, and now there has been one too many. Nixon should get his ass out of the White House, today." The next day, Goldwater, the House Republican leader John Rhodes and the Senate Republican leader Hugh Scott traveled down Pennsylvania Avenue from the Capitol to the White House to deliver the message to Nixon that he was doomed. In his memoir, Goldwater wrote that Nixon knew beyond any doubt that one way or another his presidency was finished. None of us doubted the outcome. He would resign. On August 9, Nixon wrote a letter of one sentence, "I hereby resign the office of President of the United States." Within minutes of the jury delivering its verdict in the trial of the people of the state of New York versus Donald J. Trump, convicting him of 34 felony counts of falsifying business records to cover up hush money payments in order to suppress information about his illicit adulterous affairs to win the election, the Republican leaders released their prepared statements of support. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, who played a leading role in trying to overturn the 2020 election, went on Fox News to assure its viewers that the Supreme Court would soon overturn the conviction. "I think that the justices on the court, I know many of them personally, I think they are deeply concerned about that, as we are. So I think they'll set this straight." Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell said the charges never should have been brought in the first place, and predicted the conviction would be overturned on appeal. One after another, Republicans lined up to denounce the verdict, the judicial system in New York, the Manhattan Kangaroo Court, according to Congressman Jim Jordan. "They hate New York. I am a political prisoner," Trump protested in a fundraising email. But, the good news, he said in his press conference the day after the verdict, was that he had raised millions. He said he had wanted to testify in the trial, as he promised he would, but that was a lie. If he had testified, he and his lawyers knew he would have lied, like he lied in his press conference. His cowardice saved himself from a perjury rap. Trump's self-image as a martyr was embraced by more than his Republican acolytes. Now, 3 months after the murder of Alexei Navalny, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov stated, "The fact that a de facto elimination of political rivals by all possible legal and illegal means is going on there is obvious." Trump supporter, Representative Nancy Mace, echoed Peskov's remark, tweeting, "There's no difference. Putin silences Navalny, Biden's DOJ targets Trump." The left's outrage over Navalny is hypocritical as they cheer on Biden's tyranny. The Republican Party of Barry Goldwater, John Rhodes and Hugh Scott is not even a flickering shadow of a memory. Both Nixon and Trump succeeded during their campaigns in covering up their sordid transactions through bribery. When Nixon's perfidy was finally exposed, the Republican leaders accepted the truth. His party support crumbled. He had no alternative to leaving. But when Trump's conv.